Hi everyone, welcome into Jump Ball. My name is Steve Berkovitz. Thank you so much for joining us today. Got a heck of a show lined up for you today with some breaking news out of the NFL, the NBA hiatus interview with my good friend Danny Mizrahi, and some innovative technology out of the company TDEAL, which is changing the game the way sports are broadcast to the public. But first, to the NFL. Andy Dalton has signed a one-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys today, signifying a potential change in the Dak Prescott stance for the Cowboys moving forward. That's right, Andy Dalton has signed a one-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys for up to $7 million according to Adam Schefter. Apparently this shouldn't affect their feelings towards Dak Prescott, who has long been considered their new franchise quarterback moving forward, as he is only 26 years old and has not missed a game in quite some time. In 9 seasons with the Bengals, however, Andy Dalton had a 70-61 record with 2 ties and helped them reach the postseason in each of his first 5 seasons. But he was unable to win a playoff game. As we look at the comparison here between Dak and Andy Dalton, just for the 2019 season, you can see that Dak significantly outplayed Dalton on almost all fronts, including completions, touchdowns, and of course the overall record. The Bengals did end up landing the number 1 pick in the draft and therefore selecting Joe Burrow, who they plan to move forward with as their franchise quarterback. From the NFL to the NBA, we were lucky enough to catch up with Danny Mizrahi, a current high school basketball coach, to get his thoughts on the NBA hiatus. We're now joined by my good friend Danny Mizrahi. I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today, Danny, during these tumultuous times. It means a lot.
Yeah, man. No problem.
And of course, just wanted to bring you on. Danny, of course, is a current high school basketball coach. He's been involved in basketball for quite some time, his whole life, as long as I've known him. One of the biggest fans I've ever come across, and now still involved with it today. Just want to get your thoughts on how the NBA has been handling the hiatus, and if you think there's anything they could be doing, to perhaps advance the state of the NBA, and just the general, your general thoughts on how they've been handling it, and if there's anything they can do, ahead of what they've already been doing.
I think they've been handling it great. They were the first to cancel it, right? Way back when. I think it was like March 10th, 12th, something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of set everything else off. Like nobody was doing anything until they canceled the season. I just don't know how they can restart it. It just seems way too hard. It seems a bit selfish also to try and figure this out. I know LeBron probably can't wait to get back to get another ring. But other than that, it feels like it's just not something they should really try and do, I don't think. Because, oh man, there's just so much going on with our country especially. I feel like they should put their resources and time into figuring other stuff out and not really worrying about getting back to the games.
Right. With that being said, what's been dominating the headlines is The Last Dance, the documentary about Michael Jordan. And Michael Wilbon actually came out and said that KD and LeBron would not last in the 80s or 90s as an era. So, this this documentary has definitely been sparking that debate. Just want to get your thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, I think that's an absolute joke, especially what Wilbon said. It's not even close. Especially, the guys there are so much better. So much better. Mm-hmm. Karl Malone in today's game, unplayable, role player, right? Like nobody's running a hard pick and roll with like a big guy who can't do anything.
Right.
But
interesting.
I don't know. There's like no Karl Malones today. Last year, Jazz Rockets, second round I think it was. Like they were guarding. Rubio was playing behind Harden.
Right.
Like, it's just such a crazy game now. Like, we're guarding guys who are, like, trying to keep him from shooting, like, 35-foot threes, playing behind him.
Right.
Like, come on. It's such a crazy game. It's so advanced, and the guys are so good.
Well, Danny, that's all the time we have today. I just want to say thank you so much for joining us again. Really means a lot during these times.
Sure, man.
We hope to see you soon. Hope to hear from you soon. Appreciate it. Next, we move on to our tech segment, covering TDEAL Solutions, a media content management solutions operation that has been around for quite some time. What they do is offer a flexible solution to manage live event content, produce, live catalog, archive, transform, can deliver sport content to maximize content visibility and monetization in the moment that it is actually happening. They actually won an award in 2018 as the Best in Show award winner. This video here shows some of the advantages that TDO offers. Essentially, what they can do is increase team efficiency. They allow the same production team to create much more content than ever before. What they do is improve production team collaboration and efficiency to focus more on the creative side for the team. One of their biggest features is the ability to optimize metadata engines. What that does is automatically generate a user interface layout tailored specifically to each sport. This essentially means it's a data feed agnostic. Because it's AI powered, they have ability to drive a social media platform and engage fans on an automated basis. Creates short form, long form highlights as well using the AI powered software, saving you tons of time on the production end of things. We can expect to see more of TDO moving forward as they provide a solution that's not offered by many companies out there. They allow you to shift your revenue model to more digital sources, creating new revenue opportunities for you and your production team. Take better control of your infrastructure costs, you can grow as you go and pay for what is effectively used using TDO software. Offering a media management solution such as this will really change the way sports broadcasting is done moving forward, providing teams the flexibility to adapt and encourage themselves to go with the times that are changing as sports is in a higher demand than ever before. I want to say thank you all very much for joining us today on Jump Ball as a segment of Full Sail Live. My name is Yaniv Berkovitz once again. We appreciate your time today and we look forward to seeing you for next week's episode.